Uh-oh. What was that?
Nice, brother.
That wasn't me, man. I swear, brother. Frankie G, what's up, man?
Look, Tommy, you look fired up tonight.
I'm very fired up. I'm going to California next week. Get to see
All
my
right.
kids. Get to hang out with my bro Frankie G
I'm off
at
to
the
Cali
Breeders'
too.
Cup. So
You're
I'm
just
kind of looking forward to it, man. Looking very forward to it. How you doing, man?
gotta get you a ticket for the Breeders' Cup somehow now.
I hope so. If not, I'll just pay to get in.
Oh, it's a tough ticket. I'll try to get you
Yeah,
one.
I got a couple ins at the Del Mar Fairgrounds, so I'm not worried about it. I actually should probably reach out to my man Van. You know, hang on, fix my hat here. Got to reach out to my man Van. Hopefully, he's still working there. He is one of the. I'm not going to go any further of what he is, but he's a great guy. He's helped me many, many times in the 20 years that I've sponsored the Del Mar Fair. How you liking my hat, man?
Nice new golf lid.
I'm liking your hat. Yeah, I actually golfed with this past weekend. It's still a little damp. I went out and played with a buddy of mine that I work with, and we got stuck in the rain. We still got done in 3.5 hours, which was cool. I kind of shit the bed though. I shot what I have 89, and he had a 80.
Ain't bad.
Yeah, he beat me though. He beat me by 2 strokes, which I was kind of bummed. My putter was hot. My short game was not, but I was hitting them good off the tee. I hit what is it? What did I hit? 8 out of 12 fairways. I made 2 greens in regulation, which is okay for me because I'm an old guy. But I scramble well. The problem is the putter wasn't doing it for me this weekend because it was wet. Started out dry, went to wet, started drying out. Just had a lot of trouble, but it's all good. It's all good. How you doing, man?
Yeah, pretty good. Just chilling. Getting ready to go out to San Diego for the Breeders' Cup betting challenge or championship, whatever the hell they call it. BCBC, $10,000.
BC. Hey, joke. Hey, you see the chat?
Now, who's in there?
Joe Quinlan, man.
Oh, Joey Q.
Joey Q, baby. What's happening, Joe?
Doing a lot of shows. I think he's on at 10 after us.
Yeah, he's on after us. Joe, we will not go late tonight. I promise. We will be off early. Hey, Frank, how you like my shirt?
Oh, Seaside. Very nice.
Seaside Park, baby. Seaside Park. Hey, before we get into golf, I want to talk a little bit about football this weekend, man. Alabama losing to Tennessee.
Did they? I haven't been.
Oh yeah.
I haven't
Oh
been
yeah.
paying attention to college. I'll be honest. I just been.
Yeah, I'm not much into college ball either, but I was cleaning the apartment and I turned it on and I was like, wow, oh my god, it was a good game. It was good and did well. Did you play any bets in pro football this weekend?
I'll be honest. I've been laying low. I'm just saving all my money for San Diego.
Oh, that's good. Good.
I just not whatever. When I bet big. So I'm not putting any money to risk. Let me get to San Diego, and I'm gonna get crazy with two $10,000 entries.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll be able to, pony up a little bit when I'm out there. But I had a crazy weekend, man. I did a 6 game parlay. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Oh, I remember.
Okay, hang on. Let me. I got to go to the Hard Rock Bet app, which is the only betting you can do in Florida. But one of the things I like about the Hard Rock Bet app is you can actually hang on. We got to put a little disclaimer here. Okay, there we go. Hey Joe, help me out here, man.
But
So,
did you put it up?
hey, Joe, check my spelling. Make sure I didn't screw up anything in the banner. So anyway, I went to the Hard Rock Bet, and what I like about the Hard Rock Bet, well, I'll tell you about that in a second because that's what I'm going to say is going to lead into it. So anyway, I did a 6 game parlay, right? $100. Let me go to it. Let me tell you what my picks were. I went Lions over Minnesota, okay, which everybody said I was crazy, but I was like, now I'm going to do it. So I'm playing golf, right, and I'm watching the game as it's going, as I'm playing and shit, and all of a sudden, we're sitting underneath this, like by the bathrooms and stuff, because it's pouring rain, and we're waiting it out because we got the weather app, thank God, and we're watching what's going on, right? And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna fucking lose the game. Oh, sorry, everybody, they're gonna lose the game, and also I check back, Detroit won. I was like, yeah, 31-29. Of course, being the Giants fan that I am, I bet against them. And of course, Philly beat them 28-3. Packers over Houston. That was a nail biter. I picked the Packers. I won. Bills over Tennessee. Everybody was like, Bills aren't that great this year. As I screw you, I'm picking the Bills. I won that. Kansas City over San Francisco. San Francisco's so beat up right now. That was a win. And then I had Jets for my last game,
Poor
the
guy.
late game, Jets over
Look, I'm getting
or
the half.
Pittsburgh over the Jets, right? So, and Nick, if you're listening, I'm not pissed at you, okay? I just want you to know. So I'm playing. We're finishing the round of golf, and I looked at my buddy, and I'm like, dude. This is what I was talking about earlier with the Hard Rock app. They have an early cash out where if you're killing it, they're going to let you cash out early before the next game starts.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were giving me it was a $1,300 cash out. Okay, but if I stuck it out, $3,500. Okay, so I was like, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Cashed out, didn't you?
I call my buddy up. I'm like, Nick, and he's a major Jets fan, which I should have never called him. Okay. And again, Nick, if you're listening, I love you, brother. And I'm not blaming you because I still made out. So I said, Nick, so what do you think, man? Like you follow sports more than I do. What do you think? What do you think? He's like, well, Jets got a really good defense. Aaron Rodgers is clicking. Russell Wilson, this is his first start in 3 games. I think the Jets might win. So, like while he was saying it, I hit the cash out button, $1,300. And all of a sudden, I'm watching the game. I'm like, freaking A, man, they're going to freaking pull it out. And of course, Pittsburgh pulled it out, $3,500. But here's the best part about it. I was like, I took the win, right?
Oh, you had the Steelers. All right. So
Oh
now,
yeah. I had the Steelers. Of course, I had the Steelers. I wasn't going to bet the Jets, but I had the Steelers. So I got the 6 games, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, okay, it's kind of late. My back is killing me.
what'd you bet now?
I'm going to bed. So I passed out. And I woke up the next day, $1,200 up. It was $100, 113, got 12. So it was a beautiful thing. But I totally shit the bed last weekend in golf, man.
Yeah, I didn't do so good either. I
Yeah,
lost 600.
Seamus didn't pull it out. My top 20s didn't pull it out, but it's okay because I only bet $200. This weekend I'm a little nervous, but it is what it is. I mean, if
A flyover for us this week?
yeah, and I'm going to pull it up in a second. Let me just get rid of that. So tell us about the ZOZO while I'm looking for the flyover.
I got a
I
little.
found a pretty cool flyover that's going to kind of be a little weird.
So the 2024 ZOZO Championship is in Chiba, Japan. It's at the Cordia Golf Narashino Country Club, par 70, 7,079 yards.
So it's kind of short.
Yeah,
By the pros.
the purse this week's 8,500,000. I mean, it's a little low yet. It's a fall. And then first place this week is 1.53 million. And this is a no cut event, so there's no cut after the first 2 days. And one unique thing about the golf course is there's 2 greens on every hole. But
So they're double greens.
There's freaking two greens, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So like you could be playing the first green, but it's also the seventh green. Yeah,
Literally,
that's what that is.
every hole has a green on the left and a green on the right. They
Yeah,
play.
yeah, and like I said, what that is basically
It's a Japan
is
thing.
it's hang on, I'm trying to find the flyover here.
It's kind of cool, man. Because
Yeah, no. But let me tell you, I mean, Japan is like so compacted, population wise. They got to do what they got to do. There was this course in Vero Beach, Florida, when I was growing up. My parents were members there. It was called Dodger Pines, and they had a double green. I can't remember. It was a par three. On the front nine, I think, and it was like a par four coming back. But it was a huge green. It was
yeah,
humongous, um, and it was a long par three. It played, I think, like 180 to like 200. From the forwards to the back, and it was tough hole. And my brother Jeff, he got a hole in one on that hole, and
wow.
yeah, and he was
How
using.
many yards was it?
Yeah, he used a five. I think he still told me he was using like a 5 wood or like a hybrid. It was probably a 5 wood because it was before hybrids.
What was it
And
210?
and he rolled it, kind of like rolled up to the green, skipped up the green, and went in the hole. Which was kind of crazy. So I'm trying to find this flyover. Um, oh my goodness.
Man, you got to come through, Holmes.
Yeah, I found it on my phone, but how the hell do I share it? It's on my phone. Okay, so I know what I need to do. I need to see exactly. It says
You'll find
ZOZOchampionship.com. ZOZOchampionship.com.
this is what happens when you have to work during the day.
Yeah,
Us,
I know.
us contractors.
Let me see if I could do it. The ZOZO Championship. I can't type without looking at my fingers. Sorry, you guys.
I've been keeping my Masons busy. I booked another job today.
Okay, ZOZOchampionship.com. You know what I should do? I should copy and paste it to myself. Oh, championship.
So you're getting ready for the World Series, Tommy. We got the Yankees in LA.
Dude, I mean,
We're going to be in San Diego at the same time. So
yeah, and the thing is a lot of people are poo pooing me because I said, Yankees, I think are gonna take it in six. I really think as much as people think that the Yankees were underachievers this year, I'm just feeling good about it, and I really think that the Yankees are going to pull it out. I really do.
I didn't even look at the series odds or anything yet. I got to
I'm
take a look.
copying and paste ZOZO Championship dot flyover. That's what it is.
You
Dot
get it.
flyover. Let's see. Hopefully that'll come up. Oh, you suck. I should put it as a space there. Okay, here we go.
La 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 la.
I don't know what's going on, man. I found it on my phone, but I just let's see.
You'll get it. First game, Dodgers minus 125. Over under 8.5.
Copy.
First game's Friday.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
The Yankee Dodgers game. It's Friday at 8:08.
Okay, and what's the line?
Dodgers minus 125. Yankees plus 105.
Okay, so that's heads up.
Dodgers got Flaherty versus.
That's pretty much a heads up when the odds go like that.
Yeah, 20-cent vig there. So
Yeah,
usually in my book, I request a dime line and they give it to me 10% in the vig. You just got to speak up. But that's back in the day of local guys. Now we got FanDuel and this other shit.
yeah, it is what it is, though. I'm almost done pulling up this flyover.
Yeah, over unders 8.5 for the Yankee game.
Say that again.
Nah, for the Yankee game, the first game, over unders 8.5. I don't know what the series line is. I'd have to look it up.
I'm almost there. I'm getting close. For some reason, it's not allowing me to get to it, man. What the hell? This, like, I'm pissed because I actually had it. Okay, let me try this one. ZOZOchampionship.com/en dot course. Make sure I spelled that right.
Been watching any hockey lately?
No, I haven't been, which
And
I should be.
I haven't got to it yet either. Just been busy with
It's
work.
in Japanese, man. How the hell am I supposed to read that? Dude, you speak Japanese?
Nah, not
You
yet.
read Japanese?
Nope,
All
buddy.
right. Well, I'm going to go back another thing here because I'm telling you, I had it. I have it on my phone. Can I like email it? Oh, I know what I'll do.
Flyover ZOZO Championship.
Yeah, share link. I'm going to message myself, and then I'm going to pop it up.
If anyone is watching us, they're gonna wait because we're gonna find it.
Yeah, be patient, man. Be
Yeah,
patient, everybody. I'm not perfect. All right, I just text myself. Okay, it says I got the text. Let's go to my text app here. There it is.
we
Maybe
don't
it's
have
on
we don't have
Perfetta. There it is.
we don't have a producer tonight. You know, times are tough.
Okay, so I'm going to copy. Let's open it up. There we go. I got it now. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. So Frank, share with us again you know. Well, I'm going to pull it up right now. It's a par 70. It's 18 holes. Uh, 7,000 and
79 yards.
yeah. Wow. Oh, this is great.
No
This
cut,
is
double
great.
green. It's in Japan. They
So
all they all have umbrellas. We're ready.
now, listen, everybody. This is going to be a little funky because I've never done a screen share like this.
Sorry.
So just bear with me, all right? And let's. Where am I here? New scene. Bada bing. Okay. Now let me see if I can add you and me to this. Hang on a second. How do I do this? I forgot. Add to scene. Frank, should we go small? Yeah, we'll go small.
Oh,
All
wait.
right. Hopefully YouTube doesn't. Well, you know what? Because I'm going to be like playing little bits of this video, so it's not like we're going to get yelled at by the.
Upper ups. Tommy,
Yeah.
I'm psyched for San Diego, buddy.
Me too, man. I can't wait to see you. We're going to do a little bit of partying. Have my boys with me. Another thing too. My son used to work in at the fairgrounds, at the horse races. You know, so okay. So I'm going to transition over. I don't know why we're not there. Let's see. Add to scene. Okay, we should be in the scene. I don't know why we're not. But even if we're not, who cares? Because we're going to do this flyover, man. You ready for it? Here
Sure,
we
buddy.
go. Up there we are. Look at that.
All right.
Frank's at one side. I'm at the other because I don't know which way you guys are looking at us.
A lot of trees in this course, Thomas.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, and look at that. What do they call those trees? The little ones that you buy in the store that they cut up and all that. Come on, you're a landscaper. You know that shit.
For the Japan people.
Oh, come on, man.
Bonsais?
The bonsais. That's it. It's a lot of bonsais
Yummy.
on this course. Look at that. All right, so let's start out with the first hole here. All right, it's a 405 yards, par four. I'm guessing it's a dog leg left, or is that the hole right there where my pointer is? I really don't know. So let's play it out and see what it is. ZOZO Championship. So here we go.
It's a lot of trees, looks
Pretty
like
narrow fairway, dude.
Bowling Green in northern New Jersey to me.
Say again.
It looks like Bowling Green Country Club in northern
Oh my
New Jersey.
God! Tell you, you're bringing back memories. Yeah, but
Trees.
Bowling Green don't have bonsais. They got maples and oaks.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So look at the fairway. Look how narrow that fairway is, dude. All right. So driving is probably going to be like, all right. So yeah. I got to back up here, man. Ladies and gentlemen,
Look at this double green. It's pretty cool.
this might be a long flyover. All right. So it's 209 in the trap. Okay. I'm guessing hardly anybody's going to be using driver off of the tee on this first hole. And here's why. Because this is probably like 300 right here. You got the trap there. I don't know what the hell that is over here. If you could see my pointer, okay.
It's a
So,
double green.
so
One green on the right, one on the left.
we're going to be looking at probably a lot of 4 irons, 5 irons, and some hybrids off the tee. And these guys are going to be landing it right about here at about 250. So they're going to be about 150 in. Not going to see many drivers off the tee on this hole. All right. Uh, not a very well protected green, but you got slope front and back. I don't know what that 32 is. Maybe 32 to the front, 32 to the back. So it's 64 feet. I don't know. But everything slopes to the front, which is going to cause some issues for some guys. Okay. Let's move to the next hole. All right. Let's read it from the top here. It's relatively straightforward tee shot required. The hole is lined with pine trees on both sides of the fairway, giving it a traditional Japanese style look. We're going to call them bonsais instead of pine trees. And the green is the smallest of the 18 holes. So it's 360 meters square. So you're talking meters, almost a yard, 360 yards square. But Frank, look at that. That could be like one of those double greens there. Maybe that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, there's
Uh,
two greens,
they
man.
have two different greens for each hole
I
for
guess
some of the holes.
if you get a lot of traffic, then
Yeah, not like I was talking about, where you have one green that covers two holes. That's two separate greens there, bro.
yeah, on each one, no shit. Yep, that's it.
That's insane. I mean, that's real. Wow.
I
So
don't think
how do they play this?
I don't think they're using all of them. I was reading beforehand, and I think they're only using one of the holes that they're going to use both greens.
Okay, so they're going to use the smallest green, of course, especially on this hole. All right, so here we go. So this is the number 2 par 4. It's kind of a narrow fairway, not that narrow. Some guys are going to bomb their drives. 363, nobody's going to be going for it. 293 to the end. So we're going to see probably a lot of 3-woods on this hole. And that is the green. And that is a postage stamp. But the thing is, you're going 3-wood, you're going hybrid, or you're going iron. And these guys, they're laser with their irons. So we're going to see a handful of birdies on
Use all these small greens,
Yeah,
definitely.
we're going to see a handful of birdies on this hole. Okay, so hole number 3, 180 yards, par 3. Let's see what we got. And this is one of those other double greens, it looks like. All right, so which green are they using? Of course, they're using the green behind the freaking trees. So this is going to force players to fade it in. Or if let's get a little bit closer up on the green here. There we go. Boom, stop. All right. So first couple days, you all see my pointer. I wish I could change it. I know I could, but I just don't have the patience to do it right now. So if you're first, I would say day 1, day 2, maybe even moving day on Saturday, they're going to have the tee on the left side. Then what they're going to do on Sunday, they're going to put it behind these trees. You know, it's not that the hole is protected by these sand traps. For you and I, yes, it'd be protected by the sand traps. But for the pros, these guys are dialed in. But 180 yards, we're talking probably what 7 iron, 8 iron for a lot of these pros. But a lot of them can't hit 7, 8 iron or 8 irons that far, or even 9 irons. They're gonna put the pin right behind these two bonsais here, as far as I'm concerned. And I might have to watch this on Sunday. I wasn't really going to watch it because it's in Japan. It's not promoting the U.S., But
It's
look at
this.
my hat, bro. Look at my hat. Go U.S. All right. All
No,
right. So
the thing is, it's on at 11 at night till like 3 in the morning. That's the problem.
yeah, but that's if you want to watch it live. Of course, they're going to have it recorded for
Hopefully,
us.
the replays in
Yeah.
the afternoon.
So I'm guessing not going to see a lot of birdies. We'll probably see a handful of bogeys on this hole. All right, so let's move on to number 4. Oh, This hole is bordered by a pond running along the entire left side of the fairway that feeds into a second pond guarding the front of the green. A great hole to take in the dynamic drive of the players while also enjoying the scenic view of the picturesque pond in the background. How many guys are really going to be paying attention to that freaking pond? Like, what do you think? Hey, Joe, any comments on that?
They used to call me Franklin Lakes.
Yeah, Franklin Lakes. You know, a funny story about Franklin Lakes. My parents always wanted to live there. We ended up moving to Totowa up in the Day Hill. Guess where both my parents are buried?
Franklin Lakes.
Franklin Lakes. Yeah,
I
they're
thought
that's
over there too.
there. Dude, 505-yard par four. Now, I have never seen this course. I'm not going to lie. I've never seen it on TV, and this is the first time I'm looking at it. So here we go. Let's go. Let's go like it won't let me. All right, so it's a dog leg left. That's beautiful. The way that's manicured around. Oh my God, they spend a lot of money, these Japanese people, on that course. All right, so let's back up just a little bit. This is a bomb hole. This is a big bomb hole. Look at this, 233 here. Landing area is right here where my pointer is. Some of these players that play a fade are going to have a little bit of trouble with this tree right here.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
It's gonna be
I
fun.
bet you we're going to see a lot of bogeys on this hole.
Oh,
Probably a handful of double bogeys. It's 505 yards, dude. I mean, if you and I were playing that, we're talking a triple. If they don't manicure it just right, the landscaper.
if not snowman.
Joe, you always have the best comments. Everybody, look at the comments. This guy Joe's a trip.
Tommy, I'll see you in third. I gotta take a leak.
Okay, Joe, he'll be back. All right, so everybody, like I said, this is going to be one of the tough holes. But I've never seen this like a double green like that. That is amazing. Now, here's something. You know, I know, Frank, you can hear me while you're, feeding the porcelain goddess. But here's the thing. So if you hit your ball and you're on that other green, that's like a perfect lie, man. You know, I mean, think about it. I'm not gonna lie. I've hit a wedge off of a green before. Where was it? Crystal Springs in New Jersey. My son Joey did it too. It is the oh my God, the signature hole. You're way up high teeing off, and the green is way down there. And this green probably from front to back, and the green kind of goes like this. Hang on, goes like that. All right. Um, I would say from the front of the green to the back of the green, probably 80 yards, maybe more. And the pin was in the back left-hand corner. My son Joey. Frank, do you ever play Crystal Springs?
Oh,
Up in it's not
yeah,
too far.
but just
It's up all the way up the end of
what's it called?
20.
Turkey, Wild Turkey, or some shit.
No, Crystal Springs Golf Course.
Black Bear.
Black Bear, yeah. It's past Black Bear. Okay, Crystal Springs. When I was a kid, this hole that I'm telling you about is a quarry, okay? And it was a copper mine like way back when. And when they were digging the copper mine, they hit a spring and it filled it in. And when we were, I'm not going to say kids, but when we were, well, I mean, I would look at it as a kid now, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
We used to go up to the Crystal Springs all the time, party like banshees, man, you know, and jump off the cliffs and all that. And I never went to the
Up
top.
by the old, up by the old Playboy Mansion, up by Vernon
No,
Valley.
that's Great Gorge.
It's
Crystal
different.
Springs, I would say, is more west of Great Gorge. Now, that's another story. I could tell this. I mean, you know me, dude. I'm a storyteller. I went, and me and my buddy Tommy V played the Great Gorge golf course, and when it was called the Great Gorge Club, whatever the hell it is, and a lot of comedians like George Carlin, Andrew Dice Clay. A lot of comedians, when they came out with new material, they would play that club, right? So my buddy Tommy V is like, "Hey, I got tickets for George Carlin up at the old Playboy Club. We'll go up, we'll play golf, and then we'll go to the thing, to the comedy club, and see George Carlin, and then we'll come home." Now, I lived in Bloomfield. I was married at the time, had a couple kids at home. I will say, Layla, my ex, was not happy that I went because I left at like 6 in the morning, didn't go home till like 11 at night. And I'm lucky I made it home. I mean, I was like doing this on the way home. I was pretty banged up, and I hate to admit it, but this was back in my young and dumb days. All right, but so we get up, we play golf. We have a great time playing golf. Course was beautiful. Then we go have dinner, and then we go watch George Carlin. And he did this joke where he goes, "You suck." And it was his new material. And George Carlin never really, I'm not going to say that he didn't get political, but he never picked a side. He just said it like it was, Well, he started picking a side. And a lot of people, like I could see, were kind of disenchanted with what was going on. So, me being the person that I am, I was also drunk and stoned. He starts doing his jokes, and I start going, "You suck." Like he was saying, "You suck." So, of course, his goons come over and ask us to leave, and we left. Oh, we had dinner after. That's right. So we went into the restaurant, and I said to Tommy, I said, "Oh, let's just go eat and go home." So we go into the restaurant. Obviously, he had a pretty short set because not a lot of people were really digging it. And like a half an hour later, all of a sudden, where we were sitting was right next to this roped off area. And here comes George Carlin and his entourage. And we're sitting there. Now, I'm getting really stupid now. And I'm like, "You suck, you suck." So all of a sudden, this guy comes over and says, "Hey, listen," he goes, "Mr. Carlin, I'd like to talk to you." I was like, "Okay, tell him to come on over." Because then I know you should go over there. So I went over. And he's like, so, did you guys have a problem with my show? I says, "Yeah." I says, me and my buddy were like, "Yeah, like we're like big fans of you, And all of a sudden, you just started like picking a side, man, you know. And he's like, "Good, though. That's why I play this place. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And look, your dinner's on me." I was like, "Oh, cool. You're great." Yeah.
Nice.
Excuse me. That's my George Carlin story. Okay, so let's move on to this part four here. Frank, this is something I want to ask you. So, okay, we know the green is where the 27 is. Okay. You see the green to the right?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, so if you hit a shot on that green, man, I mean, it's not like you're going to putt it up to the hole. You're pulling out a wedge, aren't you? I know I would.
If you land on the wrong green, I guess you have to drop like no closer to the hole.
No. There's no drop. I mean, either they're going to let that grow, or it's going to be a green, and you're going to have like the perfect lie.
Really?
It's going to be like hitting off of a mat.
They're
You know
gonna
what
let
I'm
you hit
saying?
off the green.
Oh yeah, these guys definitely going to be hitting off the green. I mean, hey, we'll see. We shall see. Let's move over on to hole number 5. Whoop, we got a 205-yard par 3 in this. Okay, so they're going to be now. They're showing both greens yardage, so they're going to be playing both greens. Okay, let's see what we got here from ZOZO. All right, so pretty straight out 205. This is going to be a little bit of a struggle, I think. This hole. This is not an easy hole. If they're playing the right hole, okay. That didn't sound right, did it?
It's brutal. Look at that.
No. The way I said, if you're playing the right hole,
I'm not thinking too much.
I don't think, because my mind's going somewhere else. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, so if you're playing the right side, okay, where the 32 is, pretty straightforward. I'm guessing that's going to be hole. That hole is going to be on day 1, day 2. You have a landing area in the front where you can run it up to the green, or 205 yards. I'm not going to say long iron for these pros, but we're probably going to be looking at 6 iron, maybe 5 iron, and they'll be dropping it. Same thing with the other side, but you got water in play. We're not going to see a ton of birdies on this hole. We'll see a bunch of pars and maybe a few bogeys and double bogeys. Now, if you're an amateur, probably triple bogeys. All right. And up. We got, look at the slope of the green.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, and if they cut it real tight along the edge here where the water is, we're going to see some trouble. We will see trouble. All right, moving on to number 6. Oh, we finally hit a par 5. Look at that. Tee shots will require carryover, large water hazard, distance, direction are key to scoring low on this hole. Yeah, okay. I probably wouldn't even make it to the water. All right, so yeah, let's see what the distance is. They will show us. Come on. 255. Carry for these guys. For me, let's back it up here. For me, I'm aiming over here because that's 255. If I was playing from the tees they're playing from, I'd be lucky to carry the fairway. And because I play a fade, not a slice anymore, I play a fade, not all the time. Sometimes I get lucky. I will be aiming over by the trees here, and I will be thankful if I land right here. But the pros landing area is going to be probably somewhere up here, which is probably 270, 280. So, a lot of guys are probably going to go long, and that's why they have those bunkers there. So rolling along here, this is not going to be a lot of birdies on this hole.
yeah.
316. Okay, hang on. Some of these players will carry like 280, 300 if they're bombers, depending on the wind. So we will see some guys going for this area right here, but most of them are going to be going for this big shot, this spot right here. Okay. I call it as I see it, man. Call it as I see it. Not always right. But, it's like I tell people when I play golf with them, listen, I know a lot about golf. I can definitely fix your game, but I suck when it comes to my game. Yeah, that's just the way it is. All right. So approach shot, we're going to see a lot of. We're probably going to see. I'm guessing a lot of pars, handful of bogeys. Where's the green? Up there it is. They're going for the small one. Very, very few birdies. If that's what I'm guessing. Okay. Oh man, I got timed out again from YouTube. I don't understand why. I'm gonna have to edit this, but oh well. I will have to fix it. All right, let's move on to number 7. I picked a video that was okay. I don't know what the deal is, man. I need some McDonald's. All right, let's move on. What hole was that? Okay, par 3. Okay, this hole's doable, and of course they're picking a big green, so they're giving these guys a little bit of life here. Not very difficult hole. Boom, boom, boom. Moving on to number 8. Number 8, 395, considered a short hole for the professionals. All right, let's just jump ahead. We're going to see a lot of guys probably bombing right over this trap right here because I'm guessing right over that trap is about, I was going to say about 250. So landing area is going to be this right here. This is a pretty narrow hole. So we'll see guys, depending on how they cut the rough here, Frank, I really, I'm guessing we'll see a bunch of birdies here. Let's move on to number 9. Oh, there's only one par 5 on the front. All right, so after clearing the trees on the left, the hole opens up to a wide elevated green sloping back. Yeah, but it's 446 yards. Good luck with that. All right. 217 to carry the bunkers, but a dog legs left. Most of these guys on the tour will draw the ball. This shouldn't be too difficult of a hole. Let's just jump right ahead. Boom. Here we go. You got your drive. 219, I think, is what we said it was over the, yep, 217. We're going to see a bunch of guys that are going to fade it, bomb it in right into this area. Handful of guys probably going to get stuck in the rough on the right. We'll see a handful of birdies, handful of bogeys, and a crap load of pars. Number 10, this is a par 4. Ideal drive placement is between the pond and the front bunker. So here's the pond on the left. There's the bunker on the right. We're going to see a bunch of guys going here. We'll see a handful of 3-woods. Some of the shorter drivers, guys on the tour that, can't hit the ball as long are going to be using driver. But come on. This is a dog leg left here. A lot of these guys are going to carry, but the problem is if you carry, you're going into the rough. So they're going to be using iron or 3-wood off the tee. Handful of guys will probably be using driver. All right, playing that left green there, the bigger green, elevated. I still don't understand why they have two different greens. What's the deal? What do you think, Frank?
Because they got a lot of Asians on a little small amount of land, so they have a shitload of traffic,
So
shitload of
they do play like two foursomes.
shitload of, a shitload of divots, so they just keep moving it.
There you go. Probably because of the divots, and I'm going to leave that
For the
where it is.
tournaments, they put give it a small green for sure.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, like regular play, and I have nothing against Asian people because I dated an Asian girl and she was a beautiful person. But the golfers, these guys have no respect for the course. When I used to play the DoubleTree in out in California,
The Asians,
great course, and these guys just like they hit into you. They don't. I don't want to go there. I don't want to get in trouble. Forget it. I'm
Indian
sorry.
trouble.
I'm sorry. Great golfers, though.
They got lots of umbrellas.
Lots of umbrellas. Okay. Wow, look at this. Frank, 486-yard par 4. It's par 5 for me. Maybe a par 6 if they had a par 6. But this is going to be not a lot of trouble. I mean, you see these traps intimidating, but these pros, but which green are they playing? Obviously, the left green. This is not going to be a difficult hole. We'll see a handful of birdies on that hole. We're moving on to 490 par 4. Man, these are some long ass holes, man. Let's jump right ahead. 440. Boom. I want to see where these traps are. The traps, I'm guessing probably like 220. 260. So we're going to get some bombers here. I mean, that are going to hit right here and roll down that slope. That's a beautiful thing. I wish I had the talent to do that. Unless, what's that? Is that a walkway or is that water? That's
Downhill.
a walkway. Ooh, man, you might be able to get a member bounce off of that. I'm not counting on it, but we're going to see a bunch of birdies on this hole for sure. Definitely for sure. This is a risk and reward hole. We're on to number 13, 141. This is like super easy. Don't let the traps intimidate you. I mean, if you're pro, if you're like,
Man, looks pretty good, man. Looks
yeah,
like
look at that, look at that. I mean, you got these traps right here, but I mean, come on, these guys are pros. You know, if they put the pin up here and these guys are, pin seeking, we may see a handful. Well, the pin's going to be probably right here to the left of the 31 on Sunday, but most of the time it's going to be either right, left, or center. All right, not looking for a lot of excitement at that hole. I'm looking at a lot of pars a lot of birdies on that hole. But look at this hole, 608-yard par 5, brother. Look at that.
yo, Squill's coming on at 10. We got 9 minutes.
Up. Okay, that's why I'm trying to like hurry it up here. Okay, so bomb drive right down the fairway. I want to see what the carry is. 608 yards. This is a par 5. Come on, show the carry. 282. Very doable. Which right here is about 250. You or I would not carry it unless we're using a cannon. All right. And then you got the slope right here. So that's good. So this has a slope, which is going to put a lot of guys. I'm not going to say a lot of guys are going to be getting home in 2, but we'll see a handful of pars. a bunch of pars, a lot of birdies, and maybe a handful of bogeys. And not because these guys suck, only because they just hit a shitty shot. That's about it. All right, moving on to 15. This is a 425 par four,
Mm.
straight up, not too difficult. Let's move
A
up
lot
to
of
the
trees,
green.
a lot of trees, Tommy.
Yeah, a lot of trees on the right and the left, but you know what? For you and I, that would be mean trouble. For these guys are going to be looking like, oh my god, this is a beautiful place. So I don't think it's going to be too difficult. 183. Yeah, hey Frank, which hole you think they're going to be playing, right or left?
Oh, left.
I'm saying right.
Yeah.
Yeah, only because that big tree that's in the center. Let's say right here, these trees on the right, it's going to force these guys to fade the ball. And where's it going to? Ah, suck! I lost. All right, so they're going to go to the. They're going to. This is not going to be a difficult par three for these guys. All right, 491, dog leg left. Buck. Let's see. Come on. All right, pretty straight up drive. Almost like playing at the Masters 17, where you got the trees all the way up, or 18. But it opens up. Not going to be too difficult. 300 landing area right here. And you're going to have what? Yeah, we're going to see some bogeys on this hole. We will see some bogeys. And then, of course, we got the last hole, which is always the signature hole. 562 yards, par five. Carry the fairway, carrying these traps going to be a little difficult. So most of these guys are going to be playing right here. And let's take a peek at what we got. All right, so straight out drive, a little bit of a draw. You want to land it right in this area right here, which is 261. It's
So
going to give you
only two par
300
five.
in, man.
Only two par fives, par
Yeah.
seven.
Wow, narrows out. Well, yeah, this is going to be a struggle hole. This is not going to be the easiest hole. I'm guessing they're playing that left green. Oh no, they're playing the right. Yeah, we're going to see a bunch of bogeys on this last hole, man. Very few birdies. Probably a lot of pars. So that is where we are at. Bada bing, bada boom. So what do you think, Frank?
I think it's Wednesday. What do they call it? Hump day.
Yeah. What kind of money are you putting on this?
Um, let's go. First pick. Ricky Fowler is his third start for this fall, and he's at 80 to 1. Just gonna
I
throw.
got I got to pull up my app. I want to see where he's at on my app. Hang on a second. Ba, ba, ba.
So last week I gave back 600, so I'm at plus
Did
3,400.
you won 600 last week?
Nah, negative 600.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah, I should pay more attention, shouldn't I? Oh, and of course, Pete, no golf this week on my app, man.
I split my head to heads, but I lost the win bets. Either way, plus 3,400. Ricky Fowler, third start of this fall season.
Are you picking him to win or top five?
Well, no, I don't want to bet the top five. I'm going to put a sprinkle on him. Throw 100 to win. He's 80 to 1, or plus 8,000. So 100 to win 8,000.
Is he? Who's the favorite?
The favorite's Xander, plus 450.
Really?
Then Morikawa, plus 650. Hideki Matsui, plus 800. Shingai Im, plus 1,400. And, man, these fucking names are, excuse my language. These names are tough to remember. Sahith Stagala, plus 2,000. But either way, Ricky Fowler, this is who I'm betting. Third start this fall, 80 to 1, 100 to win 8 grand, and for the top 20, he's plus 2 to 1. So I think it's his third start. I think we're going to catch it on a plus 2 to 1. So I'm
Okay.
throwing.
Now, unfortunately for me, both of my apps are not showing odds. So, and this is like something I'm doing on the fly tonight. But I mean, they just started actually. Oh my god, that's probably why it's not showing up. They just started the tournament halfway around the world, and we have.
So Ricky Fowler, I got 1,000 to win 2,000 to come in the top 20. My next pick, Bo Hostler. He's in good form. He's got a 23rd and 11th, a second.
25 to 1.
and the 12th recently. I got him at 40 to 1.
Really? Yeah, okay, good. Because here's the thing. He's on hole number 3 right now. And he is 1 under. But hang on. I think he started on the back 9.
I got 200 to win on him, and that gets me back 8,000. Also, for him to come in the top 20 at plus 125, I'm putting 1,000 to win 1250. So those are my 4 bets. I'm laying 2.
This is a huge field, man.
21.
This is like a super huge field.
Yeah, like 125 dudes. But I think there's no cuts.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing the Live Tour. No cuts. That's cool. All right, so okay. So my favorite, I'm going with Colin Mark-Harvey. Okay, yeah, the reigning champ. Okay, I'm picking him. Let's see. I want to see where he's at right now. Hey, through 1 hole, he's 1 under. Good. I didn't get my bet in, which I'm kind of screwed. I'm gonna have to do it like right away as soon as we get off the air because I didn't know it already started. So anyway, I got Morikawa, of course. Ben, where's he at? Ben, you got a hot mom, Hostler. He's in my top 10. Okay, I'm doing 50 on him, and I'm doing 50 on Ricky. You know, for top 10, which I can't do and tell you the odds right now because the tournament started and it's blocked out until tomorrow. So unfortunately, I'm kind of screwed there. What's up, Seth? How you doing, brother?
We didn't realize the start time in Japan. It is what it is.
Oh, come on. It's halfway around the world right now. You know, so they've already started. But where are we at time-wise? Oh, we got like 1 minute left. Wow. But, hey, you know what? I want to thank everybody for checking out our show. Hey, remember, shop your odds. Go to bleacherbrothers.com. Click on the Bleacher Bet, top right-hand corner. See all the different apps that we have. And, you know, shop your odds before you place your bet. You don't have to put money in until after you decided which odds you're going to go with. Do the deposit. A lot of these apps have bonus bets, and they also have buybacks. So what I mean by that is if, you know, you bet $500 and you lose, they're going to give you $500 back. Okay, for your first time bet. What do you think, Frank? Is that cool or what?
Yeah, it's the way to go, man. Shop your odds.
I mean, definitely got to shop your odds. You know, I mean, I cannot express that enough. But we are definitely coming up on the end of the show here. And I want to thank everybody for watching us. Don't forget to check out our website.
See you in San Diego, Tommy.
Hey, dude, I'm going to see you next week. We're going to do a show Wednesday. No, Wednesday I'm flying out. Hey, maybe I'll do a remote from the plane. Should I try that?
Just get out there.
I think that'd be pretty cool. You know?
I need to try to get you a ticket to the Breeders' Cup now. You suck.
Yeah, well, I'm going to reach out to my buddy, too. So let me know what you can do, and I'll let you know what I can do on my end. Frank, stay on, man. I'm going to sign off right now for us. Everybody, thanks for watching the show. Heads up, keep your heads down. Hit them long, hit them straight, and no foot wedges unless you're Frank or Tom.